What is up, Brassonians? It's Sunday Fun Day. I'm chilling with Choogie. What's going on?
A whole bunch.
Oh,
A
yeah.
whole bunch, as it were.
Got a lot going on. A lot
We
to
got a
talk
lot
about.
going on.
Just want to make sure you're picking up. I just wanted to pick up my Heroes of the Storm. This video is a black screen right now.
Uh-oh.
What you doing, game? Why you be like this? Just bop to collection. There we go. I'm all lightningy and cool. Alright. Yeah, there's like piles of stuff going on.
There's a bunch.
Just got that sweet,
Out of game fun stuff, there's a plethora of shows that just came out last week. And then game news. True Heroes of the Storm news, which we don't get very frequently.
yeah.
And
So you just
a
want
lot of
to
big stuff.
we just want to dive into it. You were gonna set up a GOM, and we were just gonna dive in.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yes. So because we have things to discuss, and I don't want to get distracted, we're doing just a AI team, low level thing, so that way people have something to watch, and uh, I don't get too distracted from what I'm trying to say with hard gameplay.
I'm kind of just cycling through the people who are getting the big ol' works. I don't have stitches.
Yes. Yes, the reworks. That's
There
the
it is.
biggest. That's the biggest of news.
So, um,
Stitches, Rainer, Joanna, Vala, and Anduin are all being reworked. Um, a lot. They're not complete redos, as some characters have gotten in the past, so it's not a complete rework. However, um, they're going to be pretty substantial. There's a couple things, and Anduin, happily for me, is the odd man out. As I was telling Katie, he's the one I play the most. And he's the kind of the odd man out. And what I mean, so he's the only one I did a deep dive in, and everything looks great with him. They're combining some of his frequently used talents to a single talent, so that's really nice. So everything sounds really great. The other characters, it sounds like for the most part, I don't know how much research you were doing, Katie, because I know you are a Vala fan. Um,
yeah, I was just kind of reading through the list, and then I was like, oh, I gotta do this with the game open because I'm getting confused about stuff.
yeah, yeah. I guess the biggest issue is a new form of talent called a lone talent. And uh, I don't, for what we do, we're not going to really be affected by it because we play to have fun and it's usually not a very stressful situation. But in the pro plays, if you're going to playing harder stuff, it is going to be an issue. At least for, especially with Joanna, that was the one I saw the most of, is Joanna's stuff. So anyway, so the quest talents, or the lone talents, sorry, um, are kind of opposite of quest talents. So the quest talent, as we know, is a little baby talent that doesn't do a whole lot, but as you play the game, you complete that quest, and then you get a much larger reward.
Oh.
Uh, so, for example, um, the quest I have right now is basically if I damage a hero, I get self healing for 5 seconds. And every regen, the quest part of it is every regen globe I gather increases that by 1%. So by late game, so off the bat, this isn't that strong of a talent. In fact, it's not very good. But late game, I capture more globes. It's going to be good. It's going to be strong. So that's the whole quest talent part, is you sacrifice your instant gratification for late game stuff.
And since
Now the
AI games don't always go that late, maybe it's less good.
potentially, yeah.
Okay.
But more or less the quest talent I always liked. I thought it was a great idea, and just makes it makes your gameplay, I suppose.
Okay.
Because as you play, you get stronger. Besides just gaining more talents. The lone talent kind of works opposite. So it's going to be a strong talent right off the bat. It's going to be very strong. You're going to feel lots of goodies from it. But then they have a negative effect. So um, I believe, and I'm not positive, we'll have to wait for it to fully come out. The one of Joanna's was it's something where like you get 20 or 30% more health, which is huge,
Yeah,
especially at
Bonkers
level one,
McGee,
because
yeah.
that, yeah, you get 20% at level one. So what's going to happen is, uh, as we get later on into the game, as your max health increases, that 20% increases as well. So
Oh.
so it's a big thing, a really big thing. The problem is the problem with it is every time you die, you lose 5% health. So
Oh.
if you die 4 times, you've lost all bonuses from that quest. And that's where, for what we do, that's not gonna like really hurt us that much. Um,
Yeah, dying four
but
times in AI
sometimes
matches is unlikely.
it's not the worst thing. You might die once or twice, but a 10% health boost is still pretty darn good. Uh, so the issue that comes in is more so for the pro play. And the pros, sometimes if you're the tank, the smart move is to die, is to block your enemies so your team can run away. So sometimes it is good to die specifically as a tank. So if you choose
Yeah.
that as Joanna, then um and you die, and so now you don't want to die because you don't want to lose that max health. But now you might let your whole team wipe if you don't sacrifice yourself. You don't want your whole team to wipe. Um, so it's kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah. Well, it'll
So
add a whole new level of
um,
gameplay, that's for sure.
yes, yeah, and then there's some other ones too. Basically, what I've gotten out of it from kind of the more up and up players is uh, a large deal of the quest talents actually makes you counterplay to the best interest of your character.
Oh.
Because I know there was one with Vala as well, where I think it seems to be a lot of them are about death. So if you die, you get punishment for deaths, pretty much. Um, and there's something where starts off, Vala starts off with 20% max attack speed, which is huge for her. Because she's basically a basic attacker. Is her primary damage output, and now you're just making her that much faster. So it's really strong. But I believe you lose 5% attack speed. I think uh, you lose 5%. I think on death. I believe. I don't remember.
Okay, so, like,
Um,
yeah.
and now you are going to have Valas who maybe aren't as aggressive because they don't want to risk dying and losing that attack speed. So the big concern is that people are going to play their characters, I don't want to say properly, but they're going to play them not in the way they normally would, because these talents, because basically when you progress in a game, any game, no one wants to be punished. You know, nobody wants that. And that's essentially what this is doing.
Well, especially with something that's so inevitable. Like, death is kind of inevitable in this game. I mean, you don't want it to be, but
Right.
There's
Right.
definitely, you're gonna overreach, you're gonna get too close to a tower, something.
Yeah. Well, and it's like sometimes I play a little bit on the harder scale of things. And so yeah, so now it's like, well, these talents are they seem almost like if you're gonna do the competitive content, then playing is or picking those are not gonna be viable for that mode. So you're kind of just more so probably, I guess, hurting yourself with this gameplay.
Well, possibly. Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, I'm not as bummed out as many other people are because again, I majorly a low key bot player, but um,
Well, I'd want to see
there
how
are
it
some
goes,
things
right?
that
I
kind
mean,
of yeah, there are some things that kind of bug me about it though. And then the other big thing that's causing a stir is now the experience globes. They now instead of just disappearing as they used to, they are going to shrink down in size. And when they shrink down in size, they're going to still give you experience, but just less of it. So
oh.
again, the more pro characters are more bummed about this because um, now it's being more forgiving on people that don't play well.
Wait, I'm confused. Because
If
aren't they
that
getting
makes
less
sense.
experience for picking it up later?
Correct. But they're still gaining something opposed to not getting anything.
Oh, I
So
gotcha.
again, this I'm not in that high end of competitive play, so if people don't play right, then it doesn't ruin my day.
Yeah.
But I do understand where it's coming from because now it's like, well, it's not a big deal. I can just pick it up later and still get some bonus from it.
Yeah, it might not be everything, but it'll be enough, and I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be enough, right? My God, there's two more nukes.
I know, as soon as we get to him. Killing people like crazy over here.
Ah,
Come on,
Rainer.
Rainer.
Don't want to give up their goodies. There we go. A new Barack, fuck off, man.
We're trying to blow stuff up.
Okay. Next crew. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, Matthew. Oh, fucker.
Let's say I got one of them.
Yeah. So the healing globe's going pretty well. What was I
Oh,
doing
that's
that
good
whole
news.
time? I wasn't. Because I've got 25, so I'm getting an extra 25% healing
Oh, that's pretty sick.
when I attack. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I almost got it. I almost got it. Finally. Goodness.
Yay!
Goodness.
Yeah, I looked at Vala quite a bit because I play Vala a lot, so I was like, oh, what's
Yeah.
happening here? Um, so it looks like they're getting rid of Caltrops, which is fine because I never picked that one because I don't play against people a lot, so it's less relevant for me.
Hmm.
Um, that's the only one I can remember off the top of my head right now.
Yeah. So by saying Anduin is the odd man out, he's the only one that does not have a lone talent, which is fine for me. I don't mind. Then the other thing that makes Anduin the odd man out is he's the only character not getting a skin in the new event, which normally is a bummer until you find out what the new event is.
Is it wrestling again?
No, we're getting an Overwatch event. Yay!
Oh. And nobody cares.
No one cares. For two reasons, actually. The reason why that is because Overwatch gets just as little updates as Heroes of the Storm does.
Oh.
And some of the characters in Heroes of the Storm, Zarya specifically, she has cooler skins in Heroes of the Storm than she does in her actual native game. Zarya is typically a character that no one. Well, I'm not sure how it is now because I had not played it in a while, but when I did play it, she had just awful skins. They were just no good. And now, and she has like some really awesome ones in this game. So people were getting frustrated, and so now we're having. I'm trying to think here. Soldier 76 is going to Raynor. He's getting a Soldier 76 skin. Anduin gets nothing. Vala gets a Reaper skin. Joanna, I don't remember. I don't remember who she gets, but Brigitte would make the most sense because she has a flail and shield. So I'd have to assume it's her. And then I don't remember. There's one more. Who else was it? Who else did the rework? Oh, Stitches.
Vala.
Stitches is getting a Roadhog skin.
I mean, I guess the event makes sense. Like, we had that. Didn't we have a StarCraft, like, crossover last year?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but
It's just nobody cares, yeah.
I just feel like if you're going to argue that Overwatch is not Blizzard's shittiest franchise, then I think you're just delusional. You know, I understand people like it, and I get why people like it. But if you compare just the lore itself, just the lore and everything to every other Blizzard IP, it's the worst one.
It's terrible.
You know, it's not developed all the way. It's lacking game modes. Characters, you have to search far and wide if you want to learn about these cool characters they have. So, yeah, so I'm not super pumped. Although, Soldier 76, Roadhog, well, all the character skins that are coming, I like all four of those characters. So it would be cool to have those skins in the game. Because that was, I was talking with a buddy of mine about Overwatch heroes. Because his introduction to Blizzard is actually through Overwatch and not through any of the other titles. They were not PC kids growing up.
Oh, okay.
So he wanted more Overwatch heroes because those were the characters that he knew. And he was telling me who I thought would be the next Overwatch one, and I was saying I don't know. It's really hard. So a lot of Overwatch characters have moves that are already in this game. So for example, Stitch is getting a Roadhog skin. Well, Roadhog has a hook. He has the same hook move that Stitches has. So it's difficult in the sense that you can't have two characters with the exact same moveset in a MOBA. It's kind of pointless because there's a lot of characters I really like, you know. And actually, I said this too. Soldier 76, he's going to as a Raynor skin. I said those two are too similar. They're too much alike. And now that he's the skin. And Ghost is in this game, or Nova. She's a ghost from StarCraft. She has a Widowmaker skin because they're both snipers. You know, so that makes sense as well. So I am happy we're getting these skins because now it adds a little extra flavor to the characters, which I like.
Yeah, so it's not just, especially since they're characters that people like, and it's like, oh, it sucks that they're never going to be in this game. It's like, well, now they're kind of in the game at least.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you look at the Widowmaker skin, it's pretty good. There's multiple colors of it. Her little widow tattoo on her back is different depending on what color you have. Like I know she has a
I don't.
yellow skin that has a bumblebee on the back instead of her spider one. So I think it's good for the costume wise, but the event, like, I don't know what's gonna come in the event. I don't know what scale of detail the event is, because it may just be you can get those skins and that's it. Or is this gonna be like a big elaborate one, like the wrestling one usually is, or with Christmas, where there's actually a new set of daily quests that you have to earn and unlock extra portraits and maybe a mount, things like that. You know, because there's like low key events and then major events.
Yeah, and there's like, we're doing stuff.
If you're going bad guy thrall, I'll go bad guy. I'm curious. Okay, so this is a real match now. This is a real one.
Oh, this is for realsies. Okay.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, so I'm cool with the skins, the event. I hope they don't put a lot of time in an Overwatch event. I hope it's just a minor event opposed to a major one.
Well, that makes me
Uh,
wonder that we're not going to get a wrestling event this year then.
and I hope, yeah, if this is the summer event, I'll be really bummed.
Yeah.
I will be really, really bummed because the summer events are usually the really fun ones. Now, the one time there's been two wrestlings, because we have wrestling last year
Yeah, when I started playing, we were in the middle of
with
wrestling.
the wrestling.
Yeah.
So we probably won't get a wrestling one this year, period. Because they do
Lame.
like the swimsuit ones. They do because yeah, the first summer one was a swimsuit based one.
Oh, so like all the characters got swimsuits for skins?
Yeah,
That's funny.
Tracer, Tychus. Mm, there's one more character, but it's cool because both their guns are super soakers.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so it was a fun one. But the summer one is usually the like summer and Halloween are usually the really fun ones, and Christmas tends to be the most elaborate because they had the toy one, which is cool because you actually play around after you do a quest for the event. You would roll the dice on an actual game board, so they actually had a whole like game board mechanic, which is really really fun.
Oh, and they didn't do that this last year. Bummer.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was the one where the train one first came. It was the very first toy one. They had a whole board, a whole toy board.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Stop being lazy, Blizzard.
So
Give us cool
I
stuff.
think I think though this is going to be a minor event just because we're getting five major reworks. So I think all their time has been spent redoing these characters.
Which, if that's the case, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody came to play. I kind of thought he didn't make it. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this build I'm doing for Imperius, I usually do like a general survivability build, but this is all about his celestial charge. So the whole premise of this is to just impale the bad guys. And we'll get lots of perks for... And there's this one too that I've never actually used before. but it's a perk where you get a regen, and every time you get armor from it, and every time you attack a hero, it increases the duration of the healing globe. So I'm
So, like, you
curious
get
as to
like a
how.
hot from the healing globe?
Yeah, so as the healing globe is on and you attack a hero, it increases the duration of it. So it just keeps the healing globe active for longer.
I'm
I think it's gonna be very strong late game. Uh, I guess it would be stronger versus maps too, because if it's not a heavy team fight map, then you're not gonna get the value from it.
sure the guy who came and took the Dragon Knight thingy thinks I'm an idiot because I was just kind of standing there killing mobs, but they were hitting me while I was trying to do the dragon, pick up the dragon thing. Become the dragon thing, I should say.
Yeah. Shit, I got too far in. I got too far in. No.
Don't die.
Okay. Woo.
Don't do it.
All right. So the other fun thing is all the TV shows that came out last week.
Is
We
it?
got The Bad Batch on Disney Plus, which is the new Star Wars animated show, and then we
Ooh.
got on Netflix we got what is it? Love, Death, and Robots, or Sex, Death, and Robots, which is the first one's really awesome. It's just a bunch of like 5 to 15 minute mini films,
Oh, okay.
and each one is done by someone different. So the animation is different. The um,
Preparing yourselves, heroes. The shrines will
everything
soon be
is
active again.
just different on it, and it's really shit. It's super cool. So I'm excited for the second one.
I'm gonna join
And
you in
then
Valhalla. Ooh, no.
Castlevania Season 4 came out,
Ooh, yeah, we were watching that today. That was great.
which I believe is the last season. So that is a huge bummer because I love that show.
That show is so good.
So good.
It's got just the right amount. I mean, it's.
My husband. Earn
I mean,
his
I'm sure
power
people
and
would
destroy
imagine
your
it, but be
enemies.
warned, it's gory. But it's like
Yeah.
just the right amount of I don't know, like funny and like really intense action wise, and it's really
Yeah.
good.
Super, super good.
We got up to episode 6 today, so
How many is in Season 4?
10, only 10.
A hero has abandoned the battle.
But if that is supposed to be the last season, I guess that kind of makes sense. It really feels like they're kind of wrapping things up, so.
Yeah.
Choose a talent and a second lady. I'm trying to kill Uther.
A killing blow.
There we go.
Ow.
Your killing
Ugh.
spree has ended. Killing spree.
No, not my killing spree. I didn't even know they were coming out with a new Star Wars animated series. I'm going to go check that out.
Yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah, so in the last season of the Clone Wars, we get introduced to the Bad Batch, which is a group of clones that didn't come out right, but they came out kind of better. Because the one has like super strength. The one is incredibly intelligent. The one, I don't remember exactly how he does it, but he has like these tracking powers, so you can like sense where things are. So he's like a big tracker dude. And then there's the sniper who is like way too good at shooting stuff, kind of thing. Um, so yeah, it's got like a cool superhero-y kind of vibe to it, which I like. And oh, I'm out of mana. That's why I'm not doing anything. Fuck, man, these guys are beating us up.
They're really working at it, aren't they?
Our lost Viking guy is dying,
He's struggling
dying,
a little
dying.
bit.
Yeah. So yeah, so Bad Batch is all about those guys, where they're the main focus.
Holy
And
shit.
so far, it seems pretty good.
Why are they so focused?
I don't know. Almost got him. Almost got him. Nice root.
Oh, did we not get him? Oh,
Yes!
thank God.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Woohoo!
Awesome. I couldn't see him either. I just guessed he was in the shadow spot. My vision was blocked by that hedge.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
think
realize
here-
how much those affect, you know?
Yeah, yeah, they're a major. The really good guys know, like exactly where to stand to stay 100% hidden. Okay, I'm gonna try and capture this damn thing because we need a
gonna
very
say, okay,
good
Kel'Thuzad.
pooch. Oh fuck you! These two little archers, these two regular run-of-the-mill archer guys shot me
Yeah.
and stopped me from channeling.
That's what got me.
Okay, here we go. Dragon time, dragon time.
Alright, is anybody with you? Doesn't look like it.
No.
Coming.
Well struck, heroes.
Okay, we got one down.
Yeah, we've been kind of stalematey. Like, nothing's really going down.
Yeah. Well, it's cool though, because we're almost at level 15, and we've only destroyed two keeps.
Yeah, that's true. That means we're either killing a lot of heroes or...
Yeah. Get out of here.
doing the most work down here. Alright.
Excuse me.
Choose a talent.
Okay, go ahead and start backing up, because I'm about to lose out of this dragon, and they're coming full force on us.
That beast is not
There we go. And we're out with 0 damage. Good, good, good run. Okay. Yeah, we got to defend our top here. I want to try to cut him off. There he is. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of work done in that push, but
Yeah, now they're pushing mid.
yeah, we do not have a good safety cushion here.
Oh my god, there's 4 of them here. Get out of
Let
here.
our guys do their work.
I literally just sent like a mercenary camp, and then I was like, oh my god, they're wrecking middle.
An excellent
Oh, great kill.
Thank you. That's the downfall with his spear build is because when he impales him, he holds him there and he can't attack. So if you're with your team, it's wonderful. But if you're by yourself,
Yeah, it's a little
then you
bit of the
don't
womp
quite.
womp.
Yeah.
control both shrines.
I don't want
The
to.
Dragon Knight's power is yours.
Are we trying for the shrines? Looks like.
Yeah, we got the whole crew is up on the top here.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay,
Go
mid
forward.
is done.
We're doing good now. We're doing good now. Of course, I got Hogger in my way. Okay, going for it again. Got it, got it, got it.
Oh, fantastic. I hit that mercenary camp in time.
Okay,
That keep is no more.
go.
Okay. Be rolling through with some mercs on the bottom lane here.
Choose a tower.
They're not gonna know what hit them.
Our enemy's defenses cannot.
Okay, we got to 20.
Keep destroyed.
Go, Dicey.
Your enemies fall before you. Double kill. His strength was never used to keep their killing spree.
Yeah, I didn't kill very many things this round. That's okay.
Right, that was good. Good finish, little rough start. That's okay though.
It's alright. Just
Yeah,
made it look easy at the end there.
yeah. And actually, since we got to 15 by the time we got like our first fort destroyed, we actually went pretty fast once we got a little leverage. We were able to really roll them fast.
Alright. Well, alright, Brysonians. That's our little update episode. Unless there's anything else you could think of you want to tell them before we bounce?
No, not really. Only I know you were interested in a Joanna build, and I was saying how she's a good tank, but not that fun to play. So I'm actually excited to see what they do with Joanna in this. So we could certainly do a build after they do her rework, which will actually be Tuesday. It should come out Tuesday.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's quick. Okay.
Yeah. Well, because it's already been out for a week. So usually the PTR is a Tuesday update, and then because Tuesday is Blizzard's reset day, so the PTR usually only takes a week to go live. So we should have all these new goodies by Tuesday.
My beefy boy is fancy now. So fancy.
Oh, I got the orange. There we go. There's my orange.
There's my first 15.
Wonderful.
Woo! Had wanted to make sure I got that on on video.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Tell a friend. We always appreciate the love and support, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!